my name is Shifa Aulia, and I've got Simon from my reading lecture to retell the short story that I have read before. And then in this occasion, I want to retell the short story. The title is A Haunted House. Have you ever heard that stories before? If you never heard, I will tell you now. So keep on watching. 2 days ago, I have read the short stories, and then the title is A Haunted House by Virginia Woolf. Overall, I like that stories, and then now I want to retell that story to you all. Okay, the first is the genre of that short story is horror, but not really horror for me. And then the second is the main character. The main character in that short story is a two ghost couple, of course, male and female. And then uh, the story tells about the two ghost couple that looking for some things that really important for them, and then they really need that things, but they can found that things. Uh, they look for that things in their former house. They came to their former house every night, and then they looking for that things everywhere around the house, around their former house, I mean. And then they still curious about the things. Why they can find that things? Until they realize that the things that they are looking for actually they have found since long time ago. The things that they are looking for is the love in their deep heart, I mean. Okay guys, after I retell about the short stories, now I wanna tell you about the short stories element. Now I want to talk about the characters. As I have told you before, the characters in this short story is Ghost couple, and then both of them have protagonists, and then they are good actually. And then now we talk about the plot. The first is introduction. As you can read in the short story, the introduction is these stories take a place in a house where two couples or a couple used to live. Just it. And then after introduction, we move to the rising action. In this short story, the couple cause the couple cause think that the prison living occupants of their forms homes have already found the things that they are looking for. And then after that is climax. The climax is when the cause still searching for the things, and they are wondering whether it is in carton or not. And then now we move to the falling action. Uh, Realizing that the things was not found by the house's present occupants, the cause are real life that it is safe, and such thing is really their love. And then the last is denouement. Finally, the ghosts know that the treasure or the thing is really safe, and the thing is not tangible things but intangible, and they can found that in their deep heart, and then we call it as love. Okay guys, after that we talk about the settings. The first is setting place. This short story take place in the house formerly owned by ghost couple. And then the next is setting time. Setting time is of course a long time ago because I don't know the time exactly. And then after we talk about setting, we move to the next. That's it. Point of view. In these short stories, the writer used the third person because, as you can see in the short story, the writer using pronouns such as they, she, he, it, and etc. And then we only know what the characters knows and what the author allow him or her to tell us, and we can see the thoughts and feeling of the characters if the author chooses to reveal them to us. And then after we talk about point of view, we move to the literary devices. In my opinion, the literary devices used in these stories are symbolism and irony. Uh, the things mentioned by the ghost here is not tangible. It's just a symbol. And then why I say it irony because title the title sounds scary, right? But the actual story is not. It's not like too horror. And then after we talk about the literary devices, we talk about the theme. For me, the themes things are not always as they appear to be is applicable to these stories. And then the last is the conflict of this short story. The conflict that used in this short story is the internal conflict that the couple ghost, I mean, they looking for the things that we need, and then they force themselves to always looking that things gain, and then the problem solving of that conflict is they just realize that actually the things that they are looking for is the love in the deep heart. Well, okay, guys, that's all from me. I'm sorry for many mistakes. And if you like this video, just like it. And if you think it will be help other, just share it and don't forget to comment. And thank you for watching.